If you go to YouTube and go through all these super cool parks for Theme Park Tycoon 2, you see one thing in common. They all use disable collisions. And that's exactly why I'm making this entire roller coaster without the use of any game passes, including disabled collisions. Make sure to stay till the very end of this video to see how I turned this park into this without using disable collisions. I'm going to start with my exit and make it go this way. Actually, no. I'm going to make it go this way, and then I'm going to dig underground right here to make sure it doesn't bump your head right there when you walk through. And we can just put the terrain all through here, and then this is kind of where the path will be. This is the set path where it will just connect to this little hut over here. And then we can just build our wooden path right here. I'll build some fences around it a little later, but we'll just build these right here. What the frick? And then we'll just have this go through this whole part I dug, and I'm going to make some stairs right here, just kind of make it interesting. And I also need stairs, and we can finish this off right there. Perfect. Right here I want to make some hills and just kind of isolate that middle part where the ride is. So we're just going to make some hills right here, go up on all the terrain, and we can just make it kind of all around where this track is right here, just kind of to hide it from everything else and to have some terrain just around it, like cool little scenery so you don't get bored while you're on the ride. And now that we've done that, we can smooth it out everywhere, just every single little place that looks bad and that has just these edges. Smooth it out, just lift it up right there, and then we'll lift that right there, and then we'll just bring that down just to make it look perfect, and every single thing looks 100% smooth. And we'll just have this part smooth. And now we're going to place some scenery. Oh no, not stalls. We'll place scenery, and we can just have rocks kind of everywhere. You just see an open space. We'll just add random stuff everywhere. We'll have trees right here, and then we can just add those in open spaces that we find here. And then we can have these big chunky trees in the background just covering everything. And we can have the palm trees here because, you know, it's like a jungle. We'll have just these palm trees every space that we find. That looks pretty cool. And now we can have this space right here. We'll make a mountain here. It won't be too big. I just don't want to have all that open space back there, so I'll just cover it with this. And we'll smooth it out right here. Just everything smooth, so there's no ugly little things. And also, we don't need to cover this very back because you're not going to actually be able to see it. So just the parts that you can actually see, smooth out. Ooh, and maybe I can extend the river all this way and just have it connect to, like, nowhere, basically. And then just water right here, and then we'll break some of this. Yeah, and then we can make this mountain, we'll just smooth it out, I guess. I kind of want this track to be on top of the mountain, so it won't be like in a cave or anything. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna lift that up right there, and it's kind of lying on top of the mountain. So we'll lift that up, and then we'll smooth all this. Remember, you don't have to do the very back of the mountain because you're not going to be able to see it. And then we can have some kind of like peak right here. That looks kind of cool. Gives it some shape to the mountain. And then we can just smooth out everything else. This is going to take me a very long time, but it's worth it because it's going to look so good at the end. All these cliffs and some more over here. We'll smooth this out. I'll try to not have too many just flat pieces right here. And then all around this river, I'm just smoothing stuff out. And then we can add some rocks just everywhere again. All these surfaces that are just flat, just add rocks and rocks and rocks and rocks and rocks everywhere. And then some palm trees. What we can do here, actually, I've seen this in other real parks. So you just make the small palm trees up here, and you just place all these little palm trees here, and then these bigger palm trees placed in the bottom, and this will make it a cool effect. So now you can see the top looks like it's very, very far away because they're small palm trees, but they're just small. It's not really far away. So that gives it this cool far away effect. Now what we can do is paint every steep part just rock. So all these steep parts, just rock, because grass isn't going to grow on like super steep cliffs, you know? So you just need all the steep parts to be rock, and all the flat, almost flat and flat parts just not to be rock, just grass. So I'm going to paint all these rock, and then some more rock. All this peak will probably be rock. Hey, there's actually 6 people riding that. That's pretty cool. Now maybe right here we can add a little hill, some smoothing over here, and then we'll add rocks, more rocks, and then trees, and perfect. And we'll add some trees here, and we'll just smooth out everything we can so it doesn't look ugly. And then we can add some lily pads. Oh, that does look good. And then we can smooth this out to make it kind of like cool looking path right here. And then we can start another mountain right here where we'll have some terrain here, and then I'll just make it a pretty tall mountain. We can start creating this cave right here by just placing some terrain on top right here all around. And then I guess we can just put some more, just kind of make it look like a cave. And we can lift these up so they're just like walls to the cave, so you can't really see on the outside. They're just walls. And so this is going to be part of the cave. It'll make it look way more like a cave. And right here we can just add some more grass just to make it way, way better. And now we can smooth out the cave, which is the hardest part because it takes so long. And then just make this look pretty by covering it, I guess. And then we can smooth more stuff out and spend more time on smoothing stuff out. Smoothing. And then we can start painting these some rock. And that actually looks really cool. We just need trees because you can't get enough of those in your park. And then here we can paint everything rock, I guess. Oh, yeah, that looks really good. Yes. And we can even add some crystals. So we'll come here and not stalls again, crystals, and we'll just add them. Ooh, yeah, that does look good. And then that ugly color, we'll change that to red. And we can start building some more stuff over here, just some terrain right here, some more mountains that we're going to have to smooth out. And then some mountains right here. And then why not start all the mountains all around this entire place? Because, you know, more smoothing. And then more mountains right here. And then we can add even more stuff over here because just kind of the base to everything. All right, so I'm actually going to extend this river. I think it'll look pretty good. We'll see right here. Ooh, that does look good. Let's go here and we'll get our editor and smooth it all out. So now we can smooth this stuff out. More smoothing. Smoothing? And then we can make the... Ooh, that actually does look like a mountain now. This is actually starting to shape out really well. And we can smooth this stuff out right here. Just make everything look pretty. It will take a super long time. And then maybe if we make this rock, it'll make it look way better. And then more trees. It's got to be a jungle, so just cover the entire thing in trees. It doesn't matter how many trees you put. The more trees you put, the better it looks. And the more smoothing you do, the better it looks. So you just got to keep smoothing stuff. Make it all smooth. You can't miss a spot. Paint everything. Well, not everything. We'll paint all the steep parts. Then we'll keep smoothing stuff. More painting. All right, now we can do these paths right here. We can start. We'll just cover this right here so it doesn't look ugly. And so it doesn't look like there's just a hole there. We can put the fences all around here to make it look pretty good. Because you don't want them to just wander off everywhere, right? You don't want them to fall in the river, right? We'll add these fences on these sides right there. And then we can add some more smoothing. And then more fences. Whoa, and I think we're done. Oh, wait, no, we're not done. We still have to add some trees here. False alarm, guys. It's okay, though. We're almost done. Now we're done. So that's going to actually be the end of the video. If you liked it, please leave a like down below. And if you like content like this, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to watch more videos, here are some suggested videos that you also might like.